for Liquid's best case scenario that they can do is to do well in their lanes, because they kind of have to. Their heroes don't scale that well against VP. I'm a little afraid a lot of the times in these drafts where if one team gets like double, triple BKB, the enemy team can't fight anymore. And I feel like that's the case this game. If Virtus.pro have a good early game, they get to their BKBs in an even game, I'm gonna say that VP will take this first game.
GPK, he's already making the move. This is what we saw Topson do in T1 series. Yeah, and they scan out the movement entirely. He pushed the wave under the tower. They're going to look to position themselves really defensively.
Look at the aggressive Glyph. The Tumberman's in trouble. A Glyph to not help out. GPK, nice attempt. It was a glimpse to try and send him away. But the aggressive one from Virtus.pro, a great maneuver, even though the scan connected from Liquid. Going on Ramses.
Okay.
Gala Box is going to try and step in. They do a pretty decent job to break the static link. Not a whole lot of damage that Ramses has been able to soak up. It's like they're still trying to enter though. Yamich gets the avalanche. Will be okay. Box is going to push Ramses away. Meanwhile, top lane though, DM brings down the Tumberman. Insania is able to keep back, but not getting the core trade onto Visage is really going to continue to hurt the game with the life stealer.
Question is, what can Mickey do in the meantime? He's actually going to be the one to make the first move. He's got level 7, Rolling Thunder being popped. They want to take out DM.
They'll be able to do just that. Mickey can bounce back off the tree. Insania will be able to keep his own life. Not enough damage coming out from the Soul Assumption, so beautifully done. Mickey, a big kill for them to be able to find top lane.
Run out a little bit. You've got the familiars available. Coda.
The Ancient Seal, yeah, might catch him off guard. Martu's in trouble. Familiar Sun's the second. The damage is not enough. A really nice attempt from Virtus.pro. The Ancient Seal is always going to prove to be an issue here for the life steal as the game continues on. His bottom lane. Ramses inside the cogs at the moment. Zaya making sure he plays his distance, not trying to give it an easy static link target. Ramses now forced to try and move over to the clockwork. A beautiful toss over the tower. Box is in trouble. They'll be able to secure the kill. Zaya, first ultimate of the game, should bring down Ramses. A deep bit of base. I don't think he's going to take it out. Ramses pops the Verifier. He's got the range up as well. Meanwhile, top lane, the action continues as Mickey. Another rotation with the Rolling Thunder. They'll get the kill onto Hakoda. It's another power rune secured as well for Mickey. Feels like he's got in every single power rune, and they're going to look to use it instantly onto Hakoda. And one big advantage that Radiant are playing with at the moment as a whole, again, look at Liquid, they're not done. Yamich looks to enter the lane. He's trying to get a little bit of farm to work towards the Blink Dagger. They see Ramses as well. Zai, if required, might have to drop the ultimate, but Mickey, he's got his own Rolling Thunder to be able to catch back up. Near the high ground to bounce back and forth. It's not even required for the second stun. It's Liquid go from one kill to the next. They're building up quite the lead here. It goes on. Yamich, they might dive him. Yeah, Zai with the backstab. This is a big thing, man. The fact that Virtus.pro are getting no kills on their duo support, like this is very Tiny and Sky really rely on getting these kills. You are high burst magic damage heroes, and if you can't blow the supports up, if you can't get towards the blink, it's really going to hinder VP's game. Yeah, top lane. Roxy gets the hook shot. Mickey with the follow-up as well. Virtus.pro do have multiple members nearby as GPK just assassinates the backline, and DM, he's okay. Protected with the Wraith Pack. The damage mitigation is proving to be an issue for Liquid. Can they finally deal with it? Looks like that's going to be the case, but the Mystic Flare not enabling Virtus.pro to turn it around, so they need to cut their losses as GPK is going to dive out of the area. DM will not have the same capability, however, so in the end, a 2-for-2, Virtus.pro do at least get 2 supports, but it still comes at a cost.
It's their big timing, right? They wanted to have that Blink Dagger with the Mystic Flare combination together as well from the Tiny, and they just didn't accomplish it. Damage moving forward under the cover of smoke.
He's in they've got the Infest. They're going to have a lot of bonus health, but Tumberman's going to pop out. A 1-for-1 to start, but they're in trouble now, Virtus.pro. The Delta split comes through, but DM's going to be glimpsed back into the middle. But Tumberman won't have a stun to be able to cancel the Visage TP, so DM will be able to escape. Meanwhile, back up to the left side, Mickey, a solo use of the Rolling Thunder has been able to isolate Yamich on the Tiny. So Liquid in the end will be able to find 2, but they've also caught out GPK. It's got a BKB to work with if required. They're going to drag it back into the Static Storm. There's not much GPK can do to play this one aggressively. It's going to try and trample away, but the bashes are there, making sure there will be no opportunity as Tumberman can close the distance and get the right clicks going.
Even if he does have the buyback, which he does, will be the key target for them to look to try and go on if they can take away that height.
Boxy's on the hind. Yamich gets the initiation over the static storm follow-up as well. Matumba's going to turn to deal with a tiny. They have stolen a decent amount of damage, but Mickey's in the rolling thunder. A bounce back as well. They're going to try and target down Ramses, completely taking the Razor out of the team fight. He's surviving for the moment. They're going to turn to deal with DM, but the Visage just is unable to stay alive. Liquid are too far ahead, and Ramses will not be able to find a way through the tree line. They just go back in the lane, and Virtus Pro have had enough as Liquid. You mentioned that this is a team, whenever they find their victories, they do it incredibly fast, and they've done it here once again. A 30-minute game 1 victory.
This is a very hard, like, both drafts have like strengths and weaknesses. I unfortunately just don't know enough about this mid matchup. If GPK can pop up from this morphling, it is a morph after all, and it's Timbersaw. Normally Luna can do well, but I see Timbers just free farm versus Luna as well. It's gonna come down to like individual skill this game. It's not very clear cut to me on like who's going to win this game. It's gonna be like who just plays better.
Sania wants to make sure that Thunderstrike is maxed out. He's got the Ring of Basilius.
Might be in some trouble. Ramses has the level 2 already. The shards off the mark from Boxy. Tried to get some distance for Zai to play with. He's going to attempt to find the deny into the neutrals, but it will not be the case as the Virtus Pro tri-lane off to a good start with finding first blood.
Basically putting himself where Liquid want to be pushing. You saw Liquid's bans. They got rid of the Tide Hunter, another DM specialty, just to make sure that they could allow this to happen.
Trying to face check. Yokota doesn't have a level in the grave at the moment. The heal bomb's not going to be enough to keep him alive as Liquid find their second kill of the game here in this tri-lane. As soon as they started to rotate, as soon as they left Insania and brought him up top, it looks like top is going much better for them. He can look to get involved, and that's already going to be the case. This is a big rotation down. If you can slow DM early on, he's going to struggle.
Oh, he's getting a little bit greedy. He's going for the dive here. Might end up costing him his life. He doesn't have the mana. Even if he pops the wand, he's not going to be able to TP out. So what a key kill just to secure this lane for Matu.
They're going to get something out of the map here in Virtus Pro. They're going to make the attempt top lane. Diving onto the tier 1 tower. Can they close the distance onto Zai? And that'll be the case. The Chaos Spot shot out from Ramses will allow Yamich to get into the middle. But remember, Tumberman's going to look to TP. He's got to level 6 now. They need to deal with the creep, so the clip's going to be able to help out. Instead, the right clicks are what they're playing off the back of. Insania, glimpse is available. Level 2. They're going to be able to drag back the clockwork. A beam from afar is not enough. That's where Insania's right clicks can come into play. Ramses will be able to trade the life of the Disruptor in the end. So a double kill picked up for the Chaos Knight. Look to get involved, and that's already going to be the case. This is a big rotation down. If you can slow DM early on, he's going to struggle.
Oh, he's getting a little bit greedy. He's going for the dive here. Might end up costing him his life. He doesn't have the mana. Even if he pops the wand, he's not going to be able to TP out. So what a key kill just to secure this lane for Matu.
They're going to get something out of the map here in Virtus Pro. They're going to make the attempt top lane. Diving onto the tier 1 tower. Can they close the distance onto Zai? And that'll be the case. The Chaos Spot shot out from Ramses will allow Yamich to get into the middle. But remember, Tumberman's going to look to TP. He's got to level 6 now. They need to deal with the creep, so the clip's going to be able to help out. Instead, the right clicks are what they're playing off the back of. Insania, glimpse is available. Level 2. They're going to be able to drag back the clockwork. A beam from afar is not enough. That's where Insania's right clicks can come into play. Ramses will be able to trade the life of the Disruptor in the end. So a double kill picked up for the Chaos Knight.
He's just got the 1 point in the elusive
might be in
beam as
trouble.
well. Oh, that's not good.
Not at all. DM with the level 6 Matumberman. They know he TP top. He's going to be off the map now for 25 seconds plus the time he has to walk to the lane as well. He's going to get lucky with the power rune. Ooh. Oxy will snag that. They don't have the ultimate to be able to try and blow him up. They will continue to hunt though. They know the waveform's used. Yamich is playing on the right. There's not particularly much the Clockwork can do, and GPK is just standing still. Trying to hope for the deny onto the neutrals, but it will not come out as Mickey times his right click to perfection. As Liquid shotting down the Morphling early, they're going to look to continue to go bottom as Ramses now. Here's the next one that's in trouble. A perfectly placed charge from Boxy will lock off the Chaos Knight. They've got the Hawk in the tree line, so they then know that no one is playing behind Ramses to potentially turn it around with the rotations, as now Liquid can look to take the first tier 1 tower of themselves. Let's look at the vision. Boxy, they're already turning to Ramses. Another shard. Ramses hoping it gets pushed on the outer side, but that's not going to be the case. The turnaround's there with the damage from the Phantasm. They'll kill off the task now. DM's going to look to get in the middle as well, as Virtus Pro is showing up to the left side. Oh no! GPK, instant use of the roar from Zai, stopping the potential for the attribute ship. And now DM, he might have a free fight with some of the abilities used prior, but a glimpse will send him packing. He's still got the chance to continue the hunt, and now through the mid lane, there's not going to be many trees for him to play around. He's going to be relying on the ultimate to try and bring down Zai, but that will not be enough damage as Liquid. They will stay alive and back off as a unit.
5-on-5 fight.
Got a very good ward nearby here from Virtus Pro. A lot of information for them to play with.
Better one
Dire as well. Great snowball dodge from Boxy. They're going to look to try and target down Rams at the moment, but the Sonic Wave, Mickey clipping onto 4. Do they have the damage follow-up to be able to bring down some other members of Virtus Pro, as Ramses will fall? GPK is going to look to get involved as well, but he's unable to right-click anyone as GPK just crumbles under the damage, and a DM as well will not be able to escape. A chain further in the lane as Yomich needs to put his body on the line to protect his core. A worthwhile sacrifice, so at least DM escaped, but Liquid lose no one.
Allow a Luna just to stay on the Radiant side of the map and keep the pressure up while still farming agents.
This is a really big play for VP. Multiple heroes on Liquid showed down bottom. But Tomberman doesn't have anyone else nearby. A BKB used on the first life. Zai's going to be able to cover the retreat with the roar. Matomberman continuing to get some distance away. No way, they don't even kill him. DM's going to try and get the chakra, but the glimpse back, they won't get him. Natu lives. They'll at least get Zai at the triangle, but Mickey now with the boys have shown up. A Sonic Wave clipping onto 2. Got to be cautious about the Static Storm, and Virtus Pro will split away. The ultimate's going to be off the mark. This is an opening now for VT to look to hit back. They'll bring down Boxy. Martu stuck around as well. DM with the damage required will deal with the Aegis. They'll drag him back into the river, as Matomberman will not escape. Finally, Virtus Pro will take a successful skirmish, and they can also get the tier 1 tower.
This could be it. This could be Liquid's TI attending fight. You've got the BKB though on GPK. Let's see how he looks to use it. If he could find Insania, that would be huge.
Okay. He's going to try and follow up as well with a jump in with the Sans. Not going to be there thanks to Ramsey's use of the BKB. Matu even trying to chuck his own as well. They're going to commit in the middle, but Yamich clogs the blocker, but the damage follow-up isn't there. They need to wait for the BKB, but the members are falling lower and lower. It's a Sonic Wave clicking up to multiple heroes. Ramsey's kept alive for the moment thanks to the use of the Grave, but it will not be enough for him to sustain through the damage. As Virtus Pro, they need to buy back onto multiple members, but they will not be able to catch up as Liquid retreat out of the area, and all they lose is Zai.
Sphere available for Matu means that he could pop the BKB that little bit later.
Ramses will see the attempt. The Hawk scouts out that instant use of the Phantasm. They won't get an angle in. They're just going to retreat on Liquid. They see the replicate sold, but Ramses jumping in the middle and instantly the turnaround. A Gravel binds in time, but Mickey again. A gigantic Sonic Wave is in the middle of the team fight, but a BKB protects him for the moment, and Liquid now have firm control of Virtus Pro's base. They'll drag back Ramses. No buyback here for the Chaos Knight, and Box is in once again with a double snowball, clipping out DM. They've almost booked their ticket. One more team fight. No buybacks here from Virtus Pro.
Is there going to be another one? There might not be another team fight. This is it. You get a Luna into the base, and you just watch those glaives bounce around back and forth, side to side. Would have they done it?
GG!
They have.
Oh,
they've done it. 2 Western European teams make it through to TI.
Team Liquid.
Well played, congratulations, and Liquid have done it, and look how much it means to Boxy. Matu will give him a hug as well, but multiple of these members from Liquid, Insania, Boxy, along with Mickey, both missed out on TI-10, and keep in mind, this has been a team that have gone through it this season. Incredible.